Alright, welcome back to another video, everybody. It's Monday morning. Hope you all had a good weekend. I sure did, but I'm glad to be back at work. I'm just waiting on Devin. He's unloading the TMR onto the platform. Feed the fall group. And then we're gonna add some grain to the mix for our steers. Alright, we're all done chores. I'm just here with the nifty hay wagon here, and we're gonna be loading up some silage to bring down to the other farm. I also got to make a load just to bring to the farm down here, so we don't have to drive all the way up here every morning. It takes a lot of time just driving up here every morning just to get one bale, so I may as well bring a whole load down, save us some time. Alright, reverse. Alright, I didn't quite make a full load, but the jack is bending. And now I can't get underneath it because it's sinking in the snow. Yeah. So I gotta wrap this chain around it and try to pick it up out of the snow. We gotta build a better jack so that there's a bigger footprint so it doesn't sink in the ground as much. It's the biggest problem right now. Pretty heavy. I had to pick it up with a loader and managed to bring the jack onto the road and bring it down an extra hole. But it's pretty sketchy, that's for sure. As if anything falls, that jack is no good. It's gonna bend right away. As soon as I lower it down, it's gonna fold up. I don't even have a full load on. So lower it down now, let's see what happens. Alright, we're good. Just don't like being around it. Fucking heavy. If that jack fails, this whole thing falls down. And if you're by that or by anything, it's a long way down. And it's about 11 tons. So keep that in mind. I just don't like it. I don't like it one bit. We need two jacks on each side. And it don't need to be jacks because we can adjust it with a 3-point hitch. So it just needs to be a big square tubing inside with another one inside of it, so it can slide with a couple holes so they'll pin. Just kind of like a trailer jack, but without the screw part. Just a telescopic piece. I'm thinking like right here. Have two on each side, so it's nice and stable. Alright, we'll hook on. Should be able to hook on now. Alright, we got a fair bit of room now. There we go. So once that's locked in, it's safe, you know, nothing's going anywhere. You can go climb underneath and lift the jacks. But in the meantime, it's pretty sketchy. Alright, so we're done hauling bales. We'll have to work on that hay wagon another day. I got a bunch of other things to do. If you remember last video, we put these plugs. It's for the third function for the attachment here. I put plugs on it because I didn't want hoses, because they always leak, and now the plugs are leaking. The guy sold me with the wrong plug. Told me to put Teflon on it because it's a little bit loose, but Teflon on that doesn't really do anything. So I'm gonna have to just put everything back on or get different plugs. I just don't understand why someone cannot give me something properly the first. All right, we're just in the shop now. Yesterday I brought these bricks in. These are the fire bricks for the maple syrup evaporator. So they were all frozen together. They still are in the middle. I've been in the shop for a day or so, and there's still, well, there's a lot of water that's come off of these. So we're just separating the broken ones from the good ones, letting them dry out, and well, we're just picking through it really now, kind of loosening everything up, taking the, they've been outside for a while, so there's a lot of, these are still frozen. This is a big frozen block. So yeah, we might have to keep it in for another day. Just want everything to be clean and dry when I put the mortar on and everything. So we also got some odd sized ones. These are the big ones. And there was quite the assortment of different bricks. There's some just regular clay bricks. I don't know if those are any good, but we're gonna use them because we don't have enough as it is. But the majority are pretty good, considering the price of these, $5 a piece. I'm sure I can get them cheaper somewhere else though, but I have to look. But yeah, just loosening them up. All right, so we got the pans out. This is the main pan. These are the finishing pans, to my knowledge. I don't know too much about this stuff, but that's what I know. And I know that they're pretty filthy dirty. So we gotta wash them up the best we can. This is where, this is the worst one. Because we got these fins. This is where the flame comes and the heat passes in between. And because the syrup goes in between, it makes more surface area, so you get it up to a boil much faster than just a flat bottom. So yeah, these are used. Never used them, but the man before had it for a number of years. So we're gonna find out if it actually holds water, and that'll be a real bummer if it doesn't, because then we'll have to arc or TIG weld them if there's a hole, but I doubt it. It's all stainless steel. That's why maple syrup equipment is very expensive. It's not very uncommon to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars when buying new equipment, depending on the size of what you get. This particular setup cost me just $3,000, so I got a pretty good deal. Yeah, but that was years ago, about 4 years ago. No, about 3 years ago actually, I bought all this. I didn't even have a sugar shack. I just had trees, and I had an idea of maybe something I want to do eventually. But I also had about 17 other things that I wanted to do at the same time. And well, this got kind of buried, along with a lot of other projects that I got buried. And yeah, so I learned the hard way. So now all the things I've done, from having chickens to pigs to firewood, it's all pretty much done, stopped, quit. And now I'm just focusing on a couple things. farming and now maple syrup. So far, we're not getting too far ahead with the maple syrup. Considering the weather, we should be going a long time ago. So I don't know if there's some sort of chemical you need. Just want to get all the dust off of it. When I insulated my workshop, I blew a lot of insulation up on the attic, and all that dust is what you see now. Alright, we're on to the big pan, the dirtiest one. I saw water running out and I was like, oh no! Okay, it's supposed to do that. saw light right through the pan. I was like, oh no! But so far, that's normal. So from what I see, yeah, it all plumbs up to the end, so it runs out. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. All I know is I gotta get the leaks out. You'd swear this thing was left outside, but it's been in the barn ever since. Alright, we got a lot of this rust stuff coming out of the cracks. It works a little bit better on the side like that. Yeah, alright, so you can see this pan has been repaired many times, so we'll be lucky if we get a year or so out of it. As you can see, I think I can see a hole right there. It's all been soldered, so here too. So that's why I know it's good for a startup, but it's not good forever. If I can get a couple years, I'll be happy, but I will understand if it leaks, because it looks pretty old. Just keeps coming out, this stuff. My God. Alright, you gotta flip it over now. Move it over a little bit. Most of the weight is on the back here. These fins are heavy. Okay, well, it looks like a bunch of engine oil on the ground, but it's just a soot from underneath the pan. That was pretty dirty. Now this is pretty much cleaned out. Gonna drag it in the shop. Oh, there's one leaf left in there. Oh God, it's hard to get. Anyways, oh yeah, you have to clean this again, and again, and again. Looks like a fair bit of stuff is in there. And it looks like every single one is welded over. So I don't even know if this is gonna hold water. We have to plug everything up and fill it up with water to see if it holds anything. Because that would be pretty disappointing if we get everything ready and it starts leaking. I'm gonna have to call this guy, get a new one. Drummondville. Eventually, not now. All right, everything's rinsed for the most part. I went to the co-op and got a brush and some chemicals to clean. Now we're just gonna unload everything, put it in the corner here. And well, we're still waiting on our bricks to unthaw. I just took these all out and I realized I need more of this insulation stuff. And yeah, it still smells like crap up here, like raccoon piss or something. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna need a hand to unload the other pan. This is pretty heavy, this one. But it's as clean as I could get it for now. We have to get it warm. We have to get a fire going, and then we put water and we'll put some solution in it. Then we got a big brush, and we clean in between the ribs. Same for here too. We got to add water and heat it up a little bit. So I think it's gonna be a while until we're heating anything up. I still gotta tighten these legs and support everything properly and do the bricking and mortar. So yeah, we'll be a while yet. Another skidoo in the yard. My cousin just rebuilt it. I have to do the top end on it. She's back out and ready to roll. This is usually where the day ends. All right, we're back. We didn't get too distracted. As for this stupid can, I tried opening it and ended up breaking the damn lid, or the bottom of the lid. The front lid was so damn hard to open, I couldn't open it. So, yeah, it's gonna all harden because I can't seal it now. Great. Oh, I gotta broom here and clean up all this crud here. This is where the ashes go, but I'm still gonna insulate it. Sweep everything out. So I still want to put bricks here, so I guess that's what that's for. Maybe not. Anyways, so we got to use that whole tub up quickly before it dries because I couldn't make a proper lid. Got a little visitor in her pink outfit coming to make sure I'm working. And this is what it looks like. So it's the insulation. This is the insulation board. It's like compressed, fireproof. Yeah, and then we put the bricks, stack them.
That's what it was missing.
Yeah. This keeps the heat in. You'll be able to put your hand on the outside temporarily without burning it. Keeps the heat where it's supposed to be. So we got to do this part here. It's a little trickier because it's at an angle, but this stuff's nice to work with. It cuts really easy. All right, so this is where I got with that one bag. I thought I would have enough, but I'm gonna need probably another bag for sure, if not two. So that's where the ashes go. I figured may as well insulate that too since I'm at it. So the sides are like that, and we're just gonna stack the bricks up. Hopefully that works. It's a little tricky, have to cut out those little triangle pieces. We're gonna have to do the same for the other pieces on the ground, but looking pretty good. It's a pretty fun job. Got a little itchy throat. Should have wore a mask, but I didn't, so lesson learned. And, we're gonna have to go put our little bucket in a plastic bag so it doesn't get hard on us. That was kind of a stupid idea. But yeah, we're gonna have to get some more bricks too. We got these skinny ones, we got these thick ones. So these skinny ones, they used to be actually on the side here. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to work with some bricks that are bigger and some bricks that are smaller. So, you know, I'd rather just work with one type. So I think I might just put the thicker ones on the bottom. I also have to I have to put the pan on so I know how well, it sits on here, that's true. I just don't want the bricks to be coming out too far and it interfering somehow. I'm just paranoid for nothing, I guess. No, it's pretty far away from the side. Yeah, we should be, because we're thickening the wall with the brick, right? So the fins might hit when we come to lower the pan into the oven here. So keep that in mind. Anyways, we'll have to go get some more insulation. Unfortunately, we gotta go all the way to Gatineau for that. But at least we started. We're a little bit further, or a little bit closer to making maple syrup. So it's pretty warm in here now. We're just slowly, I still can't pull. They're still stuck together, these bunch. These are freed, but these are rock hard frozen. So we got a little hillbilly hot water system here. And we're gonna pour that over the bricks. Hopefully not breaking any of them. Oh yeah, nice and hot. Like watching paint dry, not very interesting.